Hi, I'm Teresa, and welcome to Serenity Sharing. I've decided to do some videos and place them on YouTube on how serenity is so important in my life today. I pick a new word every year for the year, and this year I've chosen the word serenity. As you probably can tell, by what I've said so far, I'm in a 12-step recovery program called Al-Anon. Al-Anon is groups of families and friends of people who have been affected by someone else's drinking. I also have been affected by other people's drug addictions, and so this is an important part of my life. Born and raised in the disease, married the disease, birthed the disease. It's been very, very difficult to understand that it's important for me to take care of myself. My serenity begins and ends with self-love. I was born into the society or the age where we were taught to put everyone else's needs prior to ours, which was very easy for me because I felt that I had to be a caretaker. Growing up, to help keep peace in the family. And I took that on into my marriage and raising my children. And in there, I lost who I was and who I am. It became important for me to learn to self-love. We were taught that there's, selfishness, and this is not about selfishness. Self-love is learning that I have self-worth. I had to find that first to understand that I could love myself. If I don't love myself, I have no capability of loving someone else and taking care of someone else. And I drain myself. When you get on the airplane and the stewardess does a little spill before the plane takes off, and they tell you that if the oxygen mask happens to drop, that you need to pull it down and place it on yourself first. Because you can't help someone else if you don't have any oxygen. Well, I've learned that that's true in every aspect of my life. When I first came in, I had to learn that I was powerless over people, places, and things. And my life had become unmanageable, very unmanageable, because I didn't have anything of myself left. I had no self-worth, and I definitely had no self-love. I didn't even know that there was possible, that was an option or a choice that I had. I'm grateful today that I understand these things. And every day I go through the first 3 steps. At some point during the day, I have to admit that I'm powerless over somebody, someplace, or something. And at times my life becomes unmanageable. And then I have to believe that a God greater than myself can restore my sanity. And then it's a matter of turning whatever the situation is over the care of my God as I understand him. There's where my serenity comes. There's where it comes in admitting I'm powerless, turning it over. There's freedom in that. There's serenity. I love the word serenity. It means so much to me today. And I love self-worth and self-love as I learn each day through experience, strength, and hope that I am worthy of my own self-love. I can't serve from an empty vessel. So I've learned in order to take care of myself and to love myself that I have to do things that I need, the basic needs in my life, which I always tried to provide for everyone else, but never looked at myself. So today I understand how important it is that I make sure I get enough sleep, that I eat adequately, that I get exercise, and that if there's things that need to be done in my life, that I have the option to say no. If I get too overwhelmed from people asking me to do favors, I can always say no. No is a complete sentence, and I don't have to explain why. I don't have to explain that today. And another freedom I've learned is to allow other people the dignity to make their own decisions, especially true with my children. It's hard as a mother to let go of my children and realize they're adults. They have the right to make their own decisions. That's their God-given right, and I have no business taking it away from them. For me today, serenity starts and ends with taking care of myself, minding my own business, looking after my affairs, and letting go and letting God with the situations of other people, places, and things. I'm no one's God. Thank God I'm no one's God. I have a full-time job taking care of me. And as I grow in this program called Al-Anon, and I do over and over and peel the onions away doing 4th-step inventory, I'm learning how important it is. And I will share these things with you. As I grow, I want to share, and I hope that just even if one person can be led to serenity or find serenity through my sharings, then it's worth it all. So this is my first. I hope to do many more. Serenity shares, just going to share my experience, strength, and hope. And as I read our books and journal, I'll start sharing what I find each day in my readings. There's always one important piece that I grab from my reading. And then on Facebook every day I put a post of the beautiful women and beautiful people in my life, and I'll share those with you as well. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I hope you have a blessed day, and I look forward to sharing with you Serenity Speaks. Thank you so much, and Serenity Sharing. Bye for now.